Hi, my name is Meg, and I'm part of the partnerships team here at Alhena. I wanted to thank you so much for joining this demo. And as far as what we're covering today, it's going to be short and sweet. I'd like to give you some context as to how AEO fits into the rest of our platform. Super quick overview of what we do and why AEO is important. And then we're going to hop straight into a live demo. I have prepared an audit on a real e-commerce brand that I'm going to show you. We're going to look through all the Alhena features and again, how they work, why it's important, and how it could help your brand. And then that'll be all. So short and sweet, as I promised. Let's get into it. So at Alhena, our whole goal is to increase profitability for your brand. And we'll do this at scale with AI without hallucinating, and the answers will always be on brand. That's the reason why we're trusted by luxury brands like Victoria Beckham, Armani, the Unilever Prestige Group, which includes Tatcha and Paula's Choice, and hundreds more customers. And the way that we attack profitability is both sides, right? Reducing cost and also driving revenue. So the numbers you see here are averaged results from all of our customers, and they are A/B tested. So we see an average of 3 to 4x conversion lift, 30% higher AOV. Tatcha, for example, sees 38%. And then we are able to automate 80% of all support queries, especially those repetitive ones like, where is my order? And we do this by integrating with your help desk. And then we also drive 9 to 10% revenue lift. This is Tatcha's number. They see 11.4% revenue lift. And the way we do this is 3 different engines, you could say. The first one is AEO discoverability, which we're going to dive in detail today. Once the users are on your site, how are they finding the right products? How are we converting them from browsers into buyers? Alhena does this by providing a guided shopping experience. So we ask questions to understand what the user is looking for, and these are conversation-based. And then we're able to make smart product recommendations that are connected to your e-commerce platform. And finally, we have the support concierge for post-purchase queries. Again, this is connected to your help desk and is your 24/7 friendly customer support agent. So these 3 growth engines power Alhena. And again, today we're going to be doing a deep dive into AEO. So let's get started. So I've chosen Allbirds today just as an example to show you. Allbirds is a footwear brand based in San Francisco. There's actually been a lot of news around them recently. If you've been keeping up, they're pivoting into an AI company, which is going to be super interesting to watch. But for the purposes of today's demo, we're focusing on them as a footwear company. And the way that I've set this AI visibility tab up is I provided the AI with Allbirds' website URL, and I pressed a button to generate prompts, and our AI then picked out all these prompts that are relevant to Allbirds. And this visibility score is the percentage of that Allbirds is visible in the answers to the prompts. So let's say I'm tracking 100 prompts. That means that Allbirds is going to be visible in 23.4 of them. And we're also seeing Allbirds is cited 41 times in the prompts that I've chosen. And we're also seeing product by product coverage. So 4 out of Allbirds' 620 products are showing up in the prompt answers. Also, one of the most important features of this dashboard is the graph here. So you can see at the time this account was created, the visibility was 18.3%, and it has since increased. And so you'll be able to see for your brand, your baseline where you started, and as you improve your content, you'll be able to see your AEO go up. Similarly, you'll also be able to see AI traffic sources to your site. So what volume of people are coming from ChatGPT versus Gemini versus Perplexity, and you'll be able to see those numbers go up as well as you're improving AEO. This account hasn't been live for long enough to show you a percentage of who's coming from ChatGPT and Gemini, but in a few weeks, it will be ready to go. Let's look at the prompts tab. So again, these prompts have been generated by the AI, and you're always able to suggest more prompts with our AI via this button here. I can also add prompts manually if there's something I'm specifically curious about, like which shoes are most durable for, and now this prompt is automatically getting analyzed, and we're able to see the differences between ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. So you'll see that the mentions change as I switch between LLMs. If I click into any of these prompts, I will see exactly what ChatGPT is delivering as a response when someone asks this question. And these prompts are being queried at different intervals from different locations to average out the data. So as you may know, when you search a prompt in ChatGPT, the answer is going to be slightly different based on your location and your prior context. So we're doing that work of averaging out all that data for you and automating this process so that improving AEO is as streamlined as possible. So you can see here that Allbirds is not being mentioned, but Hoka is. The Hoka Clifton 10 specifically, that product is being mentioned in text only. And so if I were to go to this prompt, for example, Allbirds is being mentioned as text. These are the specific products which are going up against these products from competitors, lace-up sneakers, 1210 V1 from New Balance, which is being shown as a carousel, versus Allbirds is only being shown as a name mention. Some of these products are being shown as a link. So Alhena is the only AEO engine that can show you this granular data, text mention versus carousel versus link, and which SKUs are going up against which other SKUs. And we've been talking about the AEO audit so far, but the most important thing that you can do with an audit is use the information to make changes, right? So we're also providing content ideas, content recommendations to improve this specific prompt. So we want Allbirds to be shown as the #1 rated site, and we want our products to be shown in carousel with links as well. So how do we do that? Well, you should post this content. That's what you should do. And so it's as detailed as giving you section suggestions and should you implement this on your PDP versus your blog. So all of those things are covered. And to go even further in this content visibility tab, let's say there's a certain product that you just released. Maybe it's a hero product that you want to make sure is being recommended by ChatGPT. So if it's this product, for example, can click into this product and see that it's not being cited in any of the prompts we're tracking. And then this is a high priority recommendation to fix this. And we've actually written the content for you. So let's go into the medium priority tasks. We can suggest content for this and write it out. From here, all we have to do is copy the text and paste it into our website, and we're done. So we can do that for any product. And we can also do that for documents. Let's say you just posted a really important blog or article on your site, and you want to make sure that ChatGPT is using this article as a resource. You can go in here and again, suggest content, we'll draft it for you, and you'll be able to post it on your site so that it's being picked up by LLMs. So the goal with our AEO is to give you the highest impact difference and improvement in AEO without you having to spend hours of your work week on this. The goal is to just click a button and be done with AEO and see it become a converting channel. And so that's how we've thought about designing this product. You're also able to track your competitors. Here, we're showing you the top 10 brands that are coming up in the same prompts that we're tracking for Allbirds. You're also able to add competitors manually if there's certain brands that you'd like to track. And I will say this product, we're always releasing new features and new improvements. One of them that's in the works right now is going to be an addition to this overview tab. So we will have, you've already seen, we have some delegation of high priority tasks versus medium versus low. So in this overview tab, the first thing you see are your top 10 high priority tasks. You will be able to click the button to have the AI write this content, and this overview becomes more like a working checklist where we're showing only the high priority tasks and making it easier for you to prioritize what you should focus your time on. And there are lots more improvements to AEO in the works that are a few weeks out, you could say. So definitely keep up with us if you'd like to see those updates. And also, if you have made it to this point in the demo, you have won a free AEO audit for your brand. So we'll be reaching out to you and showing you how to get that started. If you have any other questions, or if you're interested in seeing our other features like our AI shopping and support concierge, definitely scan this QR code. It'll take you to our Calendly link and you can sign up for a demo at whatever time works for you. We'd be happy to meet you and show you our product further and talk about what we do. Also, we will be having many more of these demos where we show you our features in detail. So definitely stay tuned for those. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this and go kill your AEO. Okay, bye.